How's it? Today is Friday, October 17th. It is a difficult Friday. Um, today is good and bad. I mean, the bad stuff I'm sure you know if you watched my last video, but Wednesday I hurt myself in I don't even know how, and it was really bad. I couldn't walk for that Wednesday night, and then actually yesterday I filled in at a position at a different restaurant, which I was very excited about, honestly. But I was worried about whether or not I could stand up for the whole shift and walk around, and it turns out it was fine. So, like fine in the sense that I could still walk, not that the pain was gone. So, like when I warm up and I'm like moving around, it seems to be okay, and that is the big thing that I'm going to be focusing on. That is the reason why I decided to lift today. Like when I woke up, it felt probably just as bad as it did on Wednesday when I woke up from that nap. But I tried to warm up, tried to do my hip mobility movements, and that was really painful. I'm not gonna lie. And then actually getting down to the bottom position was impossible. It was straight up impossible. And yeah, it's really strange because if I'm not in that bottom position, honestly, it doesn't feel like anything is really wrong. I think this is something that is related to my lower back because that bottom position puts my lower back into a little bit of flexion. Like if I sit at the complete bottom squat, like with no weight, it hurts. But if I imagine if I have a more warm body and my lower back is a little bit less tight, I imagine I would still be able to get to the bottom position, and that is a good sign. I did go to work today at the normal restaurant I work at, and I was limping a ton at the beginning. But by like 8 o'clock, 8:30, I was able to walk around pretty normally, and that's it's I mean it's another sign that's saying that it is not as serious as it felt like it was on Wednesday. I It's like if I get a good warm up and I'm moving around, then things are okay. So I'm just gonna be kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that that is what the issue is. I actually agreed to work tomorrow night, on Saturday night, which is not something I normally do. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna be lifting tomorrow in the morning, just based on how my body might feel, because maybe today was okay, but when I wake up tomorrow morning, I might be way worse. Might be way more tight. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I am cautiously optimistic for how my body is faring right now, and I think that that is the only way to look at everything here. So, yeah. I mean, for today, power snatches, just did three singles at 70. Again, tried my best just to get some movement in, and couldn't get down to that bottom position. So, a lot of my starts look really odd. And then I did my power clean and power jerk up, three sets of 1+1 up to 90. And look at the start position right here. So normally I would kind of push my body into that bottom spot, but I have to keep my hips high, because if I don't, then my hip flexor is just gonna start screaming at me, and I don't want that to make it dangerous or difficult for me to lift. So trying my best just to avoid the range of motion. And while I know that might not be the best thing to do, avoiding the pain is definitely a path to recovery. I think, what is it, like most physical ailments will actually kind of fix themselves, especially if you take a break within like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So I mean, I'm not really taking a break, but I am taking a reduced intensity load on everything, and so that is something that I am going to be focusing on, I guess, for until my hips start to feel okay. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be doing my stretches at night anymore, but that is something that is still on the table. I think when I shower, I sit in the bathtub and I try to warm up my body, my muscles, and everything, and then I do the stretches. I think that actually helps quite a bit. So I'm going to try to continue to do that for the next couple days and see where that takes me. Another thing too that I might try I don't know if I have time tomorrow, but on Sunday, at the gym I work at, we have Normatech, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.